Hello students of 7th standard. We have started the lesson from your science textbook, that is nothing but lesson number 11, cell structure and microorganism. Before this lecture, yesterday I have told you what is cell structure or what is cell. Cell is nothing but a structural and functional unit of our body. It gives the shape to our body and also it does all the functions of our body. Microorganisms are the organisms which are not seen by our naked eyes. If we want to observe them, we want to observe them under the microscope. This I have told you. Then see, today we are going to see the cell size. Now, whether it may be the unicellular animal or whether it may be the multicellular animal, their body is made up of cells. They are having the cells. Number of multicellular animals are having a number of cells in their body. The cells are varying in their size. They are of a different size. So see, whenever a particular body is made up of a cell, then see, whenever you see that the cells, group of cells make the tissues, tissues makes the organs, organs make the organ system makes the body. This we have studied yesterday. So, what does this tells us? That whenever there is a construction or you can say there is a formation of a particular organ, it needs a different types of cells for its formation. So, what are the cell size? We are going to study. Whenever you see that there is a great variation into the size or you can say into the shapes of the shapes of the cells. So they are different size or different shapes. It is shown in your book. See there are red blood cells, surface cells are there, muscle cells are there, oval cells are there, or you can say fat cells are there, Spirogara, which is one of the, you can say, one of the plant. Then again nerve cell is there, sperm is there. Different types of the parts of the, you can say, plants or the bodies. They are plants or the animals. They are having the different sizes of the cells. That means each and every cell is having a different shape. Which are the shapes of the cell? See here. Circular, which is, you can say, circular in size. Rod shape, which is rod-like. Then columnar, which is tall, or you can say column-like. Spiral, which is spiral-like. Oval, which is oval-like. Rectangular, which is rectangular type. So, according to their shapes and size, they are given the, you can say, names. Now see, various components are present into the cell because they are carrying out the various life processes into the living organism. Now, various components are present into the cell means what? Actually, there are the cell organelles which are present into the cell. So, these cell organelles can be studied in detail whenever we observe the cell under the, you can say, microscope, or you need the magnification of this cell, or you want to observe them under the microscope to magnify the size. That means the size should appear bigger so that you can get the clear information about this. Then see, there are two types of cells. I have given here animal cell and plant cell. There are two types of a cell, animal cell and plant cell. Animal cells are different from the plant cells. Plant cells are, you can say, constructed or formed according to their need, and animal cells are formed according to their need. So these cells contain various types of a membrane bounded cell organelles. So there are cell organelles. Each cell contains the cell organelles and they are bounded by the membrane. So plant cells have a definite shape due to the presence of a cell wall. That means what? There is a presence of a cell wall in plant cell. Similarly, the cell wall is absent in case of animals. But see, plant cells contain single large vacuole. Then see, the cells are of two types again, eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells are the cells which are having definite nucleus, and prokaryotic cells are the, you can say, cells which are not having a definite nucleus. Then see, further we are going to see the cell and its parts. So see, there are four main parts of the cell. Which are they? See here, cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm and cell organelles. So we are going to study this into detail. See first, what is cell wall? So cell wall is nothing but the outermost covering of the cell. That means whatever the organelles are present inside the cell, they are bounded by one of the membrane, and that membrane is called as a cell wall. Next comes the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is also called as a cell membrane. It is also one kind of a thin covering. So see, it is very delicate and flexible. Outermost covering of the animal cell is nothing but the plasma membrane. Next comes the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is nothing but a liquid part which is present into the cell, present around the nucleus. See, we know that there is a cell. Suppose this is a round cell. There is a nucleus at the middle. Then this nucleus is surrounded by a liquid, and that liquid is called as a cytoplasm. Means cytoplasm is nothing but a, you can say, liquid like part, and this liquid like part contains the various types of the, you can say, cell organelles. See the next one. What are the cell organelles then? See, the cell organelles are nothing but nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, then lysosomes, mitochondria, vacuoles, plastids. All these are nothing but the cell organelles. So, the cell contains the four parts that are nothing but the cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm and cell organelles. So each and every cell contains these types of the parts. So see, the components of the plant and animal cells are different. So which are the different ones that we are going to see? The nucleus, which is present at the center, or if there is a more, you can say, cytoplasm, it may be shifted to the periphery. So nucleus is the one of the most important organelle of the cell. There is a porous double membrane around it. Whenever you see, there is a membrane around the nucleus. The nucleus is one of the part of the cell which controls all the functions of the cell. Then see, endoplasmic reticulum. It is a net-like, you can say, organelle. A very different type of organelle which has net-like structure. Its function is to make the necessary changes in the proteins produced by ribosomes and send them to the Golgi complex. It is most important. Then see, Golgi complex are nothing but the flat sac-like structures. Their function is proper distribution of the proteins. So whatever the proteins they are formed into the body, that proteins are distributed by the, you can say, Golgi bodies. Mitochondria are one of the, you can say, most important cell organelles. What they do? They are called as the power station of the cells. They store the energy and they provide the energy whenever it is needed. Then see plastids. Plastids are present into the, you can say, plant cell. They give various types of colors to the flowers, leaves. Then see next one, chloroplast. Chloroplast you see only in case of a plant because photosynthesis is carried out in case of a plant and there is a need of a, you can say, chloroplast for the carrying out of the, you can say, photosynthesis. Then see vacuoles are there. Vacuoles in animal cells are very small, but that in case of a plant they are very big. So to, you can say, to throw out the waste products, the vacuoles are most important. Now see, how do the cells acquire definite shape? How are cells protected? What are the needs of the cell? So these are the most important questions. How are the cells protected? They are having a membrane, so they are protected like that. What are the needs of the, you can say, cells? The cells are present into the body. So whenever there is a, you can say, proper blood supply for the cells, or you can say proper oxygen given to the cells, then they can represent themselves very carefully. So see, today we have seen shapes of a cell that are nothing but circular, rod-shaped, columnar, spiral, oval, rectangular. Types of a cells that are nothing but animal cells and plant cells. Four main parts of a cell that are nothing but the cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm and cell organelles. Next parts we will see in the next lecture.